Okay, so I believe the next thing was to go look at my question. Yes. So let's see. If I'm in classroom and I want to see, okay, how did people respond? I can view my responses. So I need everything I'm new. One person, I know how to do the basics. I can make a class, I can add some kids. I know how to do basics, general things, but I could use some updates. Okay, so because this is marketed as an intro course, I'll hit for sure the like, how do I make a class? How do I do the basic stuff? And I'll see if I can get to some of those cooler things, even if it's just mentioning, here's where you'd click, here's how you do that. Because I do want to make sure, hopefully everyone walks away with something that benefits them. So we will start. I'm actually going to go rogue and I'm going to go model live demo. So for my I'm new, I need everything. When you are trying to get to Classroom, you have a few options. You can type classroom.google.com. You can go to the waffle, so on any of your Googly pages, and you can find Classroom. You can go that way. Once you're there, to start a new classroom, click on the plus sign and then create class. When you do, it brings up quite a few options. And I've got screenshots of all of this in the slideshow if you're like, oh, wait, I missed something. So the class name is what the kids are going to see right here. This 25-26 ILE professional ... This 6 chemistry, 3 biology, 4 biology. That's the class name. Because my students see 6 different teachers theoretically, I try to make it whatever period I see them. So I don't have a 5th period this year. So 5th period test class. Now, when you put some of these other things in, it will show up differently in your Google Classroom. So if I say this is section, I believe this is where I usually add my name. Subject, I can say miscellaneous, I don't know. And room, I'm in R6. So notice I put class name and section. I know the section isn't Mrs. Gerbata. However, when the kids see it on their homepage, I really like that it says 5th period test class, so name of whatever the class is, and my name. That way, when they're just skimming, they're like, oh, yeah, that's Gerbata's class. Okay, let me click on that one. If you look at my actual Google Classrooms, I started putting a year, 25-26. That way I know, okay, that's this year. Whereas my last year's bio one. 2 bio. Oh, I thought I had my last one. I don't know. Maybe I archived it and I didn't realize it. But last year I have 24-25 Gerbata, just so I can tell really quickly by looking, oh, this is new, current, this is not. Okay. So that's the first thing. How do I make a class? It's that simple. You're like, that's great, Jesse, but there's nothing in my class. There's no people in my class. Like, what do I do? So if you're going to add people, you have a few options. So you can click on this little plus by students, and you can either copy this link and you can send this out to whoever. If you have, maybe you email through Aries and you're like, email all students here. You can also go on the stream and you can show this code and you can be like, all right, kids, go to classroom.google.com, click that little plus sign, join class, and type 53H2KXPV. Okay, that's easy enough. Or there's the Aries way. And so out of curiosity, how many, well, actually, let's see, what's the best way to ask this in a virtual room? Is anyone in here a secondary teacher? Yeah, okay. Just one? Let me pull up chat. I didn't see. Just one, I think. Secondary. Okay. For my elementary folks, this is a little out of my comfort zone because it's an Aries thing. However, and we're actually, I'll edit the video later. Actually, no, I won't. Okay, stop the recording. So I'm going to show you my Aries. And because we're all, because we are all teachers